Before I start the video, I just want to say I apologise for the production quality in this one. I was very unwell during the time of recording and my voice was completely shot. And also I only had one camera with me, so I just had the interior cam. I didn't have a front-facing camera so that you could see the sort of POV of the track, unfortunately. But I just wanted to record my first impressions of these cars and share it with you guys. And thank you for being on the journey with me. So let's jump right in.
Right, sorry about my voice, but I had to drive this car. Giulia Quadrifoglio, one of my dreams. It's been achieving a whole 23 miles per gallon on its day. Drive modes. So we're in normal mode at the moment. Let's go dynamic. Get a bit of that engine sound. Let's take it for a spin. To say I'm excited about this is an understatement. I know it's not going to come across very well without my voice being present, but yeah, these massive aluminium shifters that are here, they stay static on the wheel. Yeah, this is quite special. The pedal placement is quite interesting too. The brake pedal is so close to the accelerator. It sounds great. So you kind of wish there was a little bit more from the exhaust potentially. Obviously this is quite a new car, so it's probably got some restrictions when it comes to the GPF and stuff like that. I'm going to go onto the high speed course first, just to see what she can do. And then I'll come off and take it around the track. And we're going out onto Millbrook's famous high speed bowl. Checking for traffic on the right, nothing. Here we go. Wow. What a machine. Let's get that up. So if you put it in race mode, you end up in a situation where you've got no traction. It turns off all the systems. In normal dynamic mode, I've got access to this G meter reading. Let's go down a gear, down another gear, down another gear. What a machine. That sounds sensational. You're 100 just like that. Wow. So let us then take it to the track and see what it can do. Overall, I mean, the seats are really supportive in here. We've got this sort of weaved effect stuff going on. I mean, it is typical Giulia, like the tech isn't massively modern, but it's good enough, you know. You've got some physical climate controls in here. There's still lots of physical buttons for everything. Quality down the bottom, not so good to be honest, but you know, I think this isn't the sort of car you buy for that. Obviously, if you're buying a standard Giulia, then that's something you want to consider against, say, a 3 Series or something like that. But when it comes to the Quadrifoglio, this is something that you're going to be driving purely for pleasure, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. Those gear changes are snappy. I think I'd quite like to go full race, to be honest. The brakes are super sharp as well. I'm not sure if this has got carbon ceramics on, maybe. I'm not allowed to do any overtaking in this section, but what I can do... Wow, this is really pointed, this. Gearbox is really responsive as well. Like, it knows when to shift down because I'm driving quite hard on the driving quite hard on the limit. You'd probably benefit from some bucket seats in here, to be honest, just to catch you, because you can see I'm being chucked about quite a bit. But yeah, brakes are quite confidence inspiring. Wow. I'm intimidating this Toyota in front of me. I feel he has a bit of rotation from the back end, but not enough that I feel like I'm going to lose it. The traction really kicks in and does a fantastic job. This is my first time driving this car, so I'm just learning it and getting to grips with it, but I do feel a lot of confidence in it. The throttle response is just right, going over the crest here. We've got a yellow flag. Oh no, someone's broken down in the electric Citroen. It's stopped, it's conked out. Oh no. Onwards. Let's give this car in front of me a little bit of space. Jesus Christ, I got air. I've got a warning on the dash about auto levelling headlamps. Wow. I was expecting it to be really tail happy all the time, but it really grips. I can see why people find this such an exciting car. Well, there we go. I'm sorry this wasn't more in depth. I don't have much time with the car today, and obviously, as you can hear, I can't give you a full in-depth review of the car with my voice in this state, but this was a real gem of a moment for me to be invited to these events and to be able to drive these cars. For me is an absolute dream, and you know, I'm so grateful. I'm going to go round again for one last lap. That upshift sound is fantastic on this as well. Right, I've now got free rein of the road here, so I can be a little bit more brutal with it. You can probably hear / see all of my stuff caning around. Really hard on the brakes now. Got some rotation from the back end. Was 100 just like that. Warming up those tyres now. This gearbox is sensational for this purpose as well. I've not even been taking manual control. I mean, I could in this. Oh, that downshift. Oh dear. This is a bucket list moment for me. Absolute bucket list moment for me. What a car. What a car. But I think you could quite happily daily this as well, to be honest. It's not too hardcore. You've got all your normal amenities in here. It's got a decent amount of space in it. This is the sort of car that you buy if you want an M3, but you want something a little bit different, I guess. Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. I imagine now living with an M3, like a new one or something of that sort, RS4 would probably be easier day to day than this because of some of its kind of practicality foibles, but this is just something a little bit different, you know. And yeah, I would say it's well worth considering if you want something that you can hoon, because that was impressive. I was being careful and had traction on in its kind of more sporty modes, more limited mode, but do you know what? Even that, and once you get traction off, you can take this thing and do some skids in it, which I will not be doing today with someone else's car. But that's been my first impressions of the Giulia Quadrifoglio. Just a little bit of track time. As I say, I'm sorry it's a thrown together video and I'm not well and so on. I just wanted to document this moment because it's doing this job that makes this possible. And I'm out here driving some of the cars that I used to dream of when I was a kid and have dreamed of ever since. So, you know, it really is a blessing, and I'm so grateful to everyone for watching. So if you enjoyed this video, hopefully one day I'll get out in one of these for a long period of time, and some other really high-end fast stuff. Until then, I'll see you next time.